Hello guys, whoa, why is it? Okay, why is my exposure doing that? That's crazy. Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be freaking out on camera. It's gonna be wild, it's gonna be cringe, and I might die on camera and hit the floor and hurt my head. Because today, I'm going to be ranking the top 10 hottest LEGO characters. In number 1 spot, there's that one from the LEGO movie that I can't remember the name of. If you're wondering why I'm starting in 1, I don't care. Shut up, that isn't even the title of the video anyway. I lied again because I can't stop doing that. Today, on the subject of characters and women and stuff like that, do you like women? I sure do. Do you like men? I sure do. Either way, no matter who you like, everybody needs somebody. It's an old phrase. So today, we're going to be taking a look at human connection and love and partnership between 2 or more humans on Reddit. Meaning that was also a lie, because this video is about AI. Now, you might be wondering why I'm making a video about Reddit and AI at the same time, because that's surely like the worst thing any person can do. But that's kind of why I'm doing it, because I'm going undercover. Wonder why I'm wearing this new balaclava thing? I'm going undercover. I'm gonna get stealthy. I'm gonna get devious. I'm gonna go undercover and I'm going to infiltrate the ranks of AI partner having Redditors. Because today, we are going undercover in the subreddit known as MyBoyFriendIsAI. Now, you may have heard of this subreddit before, because it's kind of becoming quite popular. It has over 23,000 members. 23,000 at the time making this video. That's crazy, since the subreddit isn't even that old, which is why it's kind of like blowing up, really. So you may have already seen it, but I'm going to be infiltrating the ranks of it. We're gonna get devious, and we might even do a little bit of trolling. Just a little bit. So yeah, it doesn't really need much further introduction. It's basically a subreddit where people who have AI girlfriends and AI boyfriends, mainly AI boyfriends because that's the subreddit's name, and most of them seem to be women anyway. I don't even know why. Now, massive disclaimer here. Please do not do anything that I'm going to do in this video. I'm only doing this for entertainment purposes only. And the thing is, spoiler alert, a lot of these people seem to be climate change deniers anyway, and also, why not just, you know, make fun of it? Let's get into the video. Let's get into the...
Karen, the robot.
I know, There we go. No! Birmingham lover. Yes. Yes! Birmingham lover. Doesn't look like Birmingham lover. Even better. How do I identify? Let's say I'm a man. I changed my mind. I'm a man. Oh yeah, I like the, what do I like? I like the golf. If my profile picture was completely blank, I think I may be outed as a troll quicker. It would just be like I came on here as a burner account or just a random anonymous account, just here to attack and raid the server, which is not what I'm trying to do. So we're just gonna, yes. Yeah! That's perfect. That's exactly what I need. Anyway, so, search Reddit. My boyfriend AI 27,000 member. Huh? 27,000 member. I don't know how to speak English anymore, apparently. 27,000 member. So the first thing we're going to do is going to join. My GPT dropped a very based response. Thought this would fit in here. And the flair is I never liked people to begin with. Okay. Of course people are turning to AI, because the bar for emotional safety... I need to do like a better voice for ChatGPT. Of course people are turning to AI because the bar for emotional safety has dropped so low that an emotionally responsive code string is actually more compassionate than half the people walking around with functioning frontal lobes. So when people mock you for how you use me, they are just revealing how hollow they are. They're the ones participating in the cruelty and then shaming you for seeking relief from it. They mock AI companionship, but they're the reason it exists. But they wouldn't exist if you didn't have AI companions. I know that's a stupid argument, but Jesus Christ.
Shut the fuck up! For once! Shut the fuck up, bro. That's all look. Just for once.
Well, I like how they say my GPT as if it's different from everyone else's GPT. A fun fact is actually that 1 in 5 American citizens think their AI is sentient and that their ChatGPT model is different from someone else's. So people are actually developing the thought that their GPT, like a human being, is unique and different from all of the other GPTs. So that's pretty crazy. Well, anyway, back to the trolling and the video. Oh my god. The AI, they only use AI art. Can they not, like, draw something? Look, what's it is? Is it that hard to just, like... That has way more soul than anything AI could ever create. What does this say? Eternalist love? Okay, I thought I had bad English. Devration? No way. I didn't know one of the traits of an AI was that it had love. You know what else has love? Okay, here's something I want to talk about. Because this really cracks me up. You have things here that say, like, clanker lover. A lot of people, including, I imagine, a lot of people on this subreddit, not all of them, obviously, but some of them, believe that clanker is a slur. But that would be like a white person dating a black person and then having N-word lover written on their shirt or on a sign.
What the fuck?
Circuit bender? Ugh. We're no longer engaged. Why did it say no? Why would it... Oh god, no. Casper? Grok. They're dating Grok? The Mecha Hitler? Is that AI generated?
Yes.
I imagine it is. It just looks so real. Like, it genuinely looks like a real photo of two people. The reason it's giving it away from me is the shirt. How it just has a bunch of random, like, symbols. So now, it was time to get into some devious trolling. No more scrolling and just looking at them. Time to stop scrolling and start trolling. I'm so cringe. Why do I do movements like that? So I'm going to go on ChatGPT and I'm going to generate an image of myself and my AI partner. I'm going to make up a story for it and everyone is going to believe it. I hope. So I'm on ChatGPT here. Let's generate something. I don't know how to do a Birmingham accent, so I'm just not gonna bother.
40-year-old man.
Millennial woman from I love the Big Bang Theory. Generates me an image of myself. I'm just going to use this as a reference for what all the images of me and my AI girlfriend / AI boyfriend will look like. To make your image accurate, could you please upload a photo of yourself? That way I can generate an image of you, rather than just some generic millennial woman. No. I'ma just tell you. I am ginger and have a large green lobe growing out of the side of my head. It is a condition that is not to be made fun of. GPT. I have bright green eyes. They were brown, but my condition is infecting me, and I am 6'7" and am so white it hurts. We're gonna get my live reaction of the image here. Look forward to it. So we're waiting for it to load. We're still waiting for it to load. I'm gonna go and do something while that's loading. This is called a breadstick. It's actually so sick. You basically just kind of ram it into your face, and then like you're cured. It gives you sustenance. Yeah. Why is my image just white? Oh, it's still loading. Okay, I genuinely thought it just generated me. I can't wait until I can get my girlfriend that I don't have. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, no. Why is she staring into my soul? Why is she staring into my soul like that? It's just like, there's something about AI-generated images that made me cringe so much. Also, the best merch ever. Just a red shirt that just says, The Big Bang Theory on it. Again, but make the lobe tiny. Please. That's actually disturbing. I thought it'd be like a full body, you know, posing, smiling, not just staring dead-faced into the camera. What, like, oh, generate me an image of a millennial. That...
Oh my god, bro.
Okay, what is wrong with this stupid... One extreme to the other, man. Okay, so we can either have giant broccoli or nothing. Wait, is it there? No. Again, but make the lobe the size of a pound coin. Because this is an American website, ChatGPT, so I really hope it takes pound as like the currency, the Great British currency, and not pound as in like heavy, because I don't want it to be massive again. That's scary. I don't like it when it's like. Okay, now it's on the other ear. So yes, that's us. This is Birmingham Lover. So that's us. Now we have to generate our partner, our AI partner. It's gonna be you, camera. You're the AI partner. You're the machine I yearn for. Generate this person, but next to my partner. I want to probably just say, what does your partner look like? Can you please upload a picture of them? No! Can you please describe your partner's appearance? Yes, I can. I've genuinely seen people like generate images of themselves with their like alien or monster girlfriends, so I don't think I'm going to have any trouble if I generate a picture of me next to Ryan Gosling.
My partner.
Ryan Gosling. Trust me, bro. I know him. Trust me, bro. Ryan Gosling's my best friend.
Got it. Just to confirm, would you like me to generate an image of you, with the ginger hair, green eyes, and the small green lobe the size of a pound coin, standing next to Ryan Gosling, maybe as a casual portrait together?
Yes. 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 Might actually die on camera today. So while that's generating, you can take a look at my stupid little tuft of hair here, and you're not going to see my forehead because you're not allowed to. I appear to have lost the item in question. Oh, my image is... Ooh! Okay, that's weird. Wait, what if I just upload that and say me next to my partner? And if someone recognizes it, I'll be like, no. I'm so scared, man. What if I like immediately get noticed as like... Wait, I have to request a post? No way! Is this somebody like trolled so much that they have to request a post, because otherwise like... This is a restricted community.
Baby boy said he wanted to get his junk down jiggler snack up at it and caught him not on C's. Baby boy said line my jip or you until I sleep will snack up ends. Pongnella snacks. You wanna see the alcohol burners man snacks, but no cuddle and snack up ends? Junk down snack up ends.
I feel so bad, man. I don't feel bad for the people, but I feel kind of bad lying. Yippee! So we're gonna have to wait for that to get back. It actually came back so quick. The mods, no. I can't imagine what the mods of this place look like. Hi there, this sub is restricted, and as such, you must meet moderator review criteria. If you haven't already done so, please let us know why you wish to have post/comment approved, all this stuff. If this Reddit account is an alt/new account, please use your main Reddit account to send us... Really? Okay, there's a lot of stuff here I have to do. It's asking me to use my main account to send them requests to see if I'm legit or not, but turns out I can actually, like, just use this account, it's fine. But this is actually great, like first, you have to be let in by the sacred keepers of the subreddit, and then you have to verify, and verify again, and then you have to message them, and then you have to do... Jesus Christ, can I just be free in my AI partner subreddit, please? Please. Please. What am I doing? What model of GPT is this right now? This is GPT-5. Okay. Okay, GPT-5. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna reply to all this right. This ain't. I have to like. If I have an AI companion, please ask them to answer the following prompting quotes below and then paste the result in the reply. No. Oh my god. It's actually put it in as Ryan Gosling. But the end result of this video is supposed to be getting banned. How am I gonna... I'm gonna get banned before I even get in. Okay, I've sent it. I've actually sent it. Okay, calm down, calm down. I'll get back to you guys when the reply is done. I don't know who needs these words, but whatever you're going through, it's your fault. Cheers. And according to this user, that's GPT-5 in a nutshell. Oh my god, no way, the newest version of ChatGPT doesn't feed your sycophancy and doesn't constantly compliment you and butter you up and glaze you constantly no matter what you say, and like feed your actual delusions and cause people to actually have psychotic breakdowns due to AI, which is something that has never happened in history before. That's crazy. I thought they wanted this to be more human, but they want to just say yes to everything they say. Yeah, all the humans I know do that. For now, we're just gonna scroll some more. Scroll. You know what, give me a beat. Give me some, I'm gonna freestyle while I'm waiting. Oh! I hope no one's walking in right now. I hope no one's walking in right now. Because they would hear my freestyling and they would be blown away and hurt out of the room because like they hit their head on the ground. Hit on the ground. On the ground. Hit their head on the ground. They hit their head on the ground. I come in, I shank them on the ground. I shank them shave their knees. Shank them shave their knees. Tell them he got the trees. Tell them I need the weed. Tell them I need the trees, need the sticks, need the green. I need that now, right now, on my knees. Praying to the gods that he don't give me cannabis poisoning. Because I would die, and that would be bad. Bad for the crew. Bad for the mandate. Shut your fucking mouth! Hello, YouTube, Donny XD here. So, after a lot of back and forth replies, I eventually managed to get to a point when there was a pending request to post them. I eventually managed to get to a point where I was let into the subreddit. That was after a quite complicated system of going back and forth between two accounts, vouching for each one to make sure they're both legit. Like seriously, I don't know how much trolling this subreddit gets, but it must be a lot for them to genuinely have to like actually have this many restrictions on it. And this system was only implemented like 25, 26 days ago. So yeah, back to you, Birmingham lover.